Okay, thank you very much for lasting with us. This is our last section. We've invited all our panels back. Sarah at the top, Fergal, Ger, Louise, and Barry. Barry totally knows the picture. So, now we have you. So the idea of this section is just to open it up to the group for questions. We were caught for time and we stuck fairly rigidly to the time simply because of people streaming online if people wanted to come in and out. The plan is to finish in or around 1:45. There'll be like refreshments down below, so we'll leave it up to that. So is there any questions first of all from the group here? Yes, please.
I run a number of social media pages myself. I'm just very intrigued with the whole fear thing that's going to happen, the new algorithm and all this. Because I think at the end of the day, and I personally hate like and share stuff, I think Facebook's business relies on people interacting. And I would have a wide guess, the biggest interaction I guess is, whether we hate it or not, is like and share and commenting. And I think they're trying to frighten the business community about, oh no, don't do that, you better pay us to be seen. You know, I'm just one of the guys think, because even the pages I run, oh God, I love to do lovely pictures, and I do see the good sides, doing good videos, good pictures, and people in and all that. But if you would like, they go, hey, come back on your action, could do another competition. What do you do? You know, I just think there's a little bit of a fear factor. And they used to say this before, you know, you can't run these competitions, they have rules. And I've never, ever, any page I've ever worked with around seen them being put on Facebook because they did a like and share competition. So do you think there's a little bit of a, let's see how we get more money out of companies rather than we love our Facebook users and we want to have a nice experience? And I personally much rather see less gym videos and hashtags with love and like than I would see like and share competitions.
Who'd like to take that? Louise, yeah?
Yeah. Facebook needs to make sure that users of their platform have a good experience. And they will make money when users continue to use it and when they stay on the platform for longer periods. And the like and share competition were always illegal, and the like and tag were all illegal, but they never seemed to do anything about it. And in fact, the use of them was so widespread, I think it probably got to the stage where they probably need to draw a line in the sand and say, okay, from now on, we're going to stop this. And that's what they have done. Now, let's see how it plays out. I would think that, personally from users, but it's fast. When you're asking, and you get 54 or 100 shares on a post, not because the content's good, but because you want to win a competition, and what happens is it clogs up all Facebook's, newsfeed, it clogs up everything with content that is not good. And when you log on to your Facebook page and see one competition after another, or let's say a friend has tagged you in a post, so I tend to check those notifications and oh yeah, what does she want to show me? Oh, geez, one competition. Yeah. That doesn't lend itself to being a good experience for users. I do think, and I really hope that they follow through on this, because for the platform to have any longevity, it needs to be more than like and share. And if pages have been dependent on that to date, they really need to rethink what they're doing, because they will find that their organic reach will plummet if they're putting up poor content, or if they put up content that's going to get them penalized.
I suppose it's just wait and see, really, none of us know if they're actually hammered or not.
No, and I really hope they do follow through.
If I ask one more question at the end of it, what do you think of the WhatsApp platform? I think businesses should be using it all the time from the Chinese, rather than ringing, no answer, can't hear what you're saying, taking a minute to write it down, let you name it. Here's my order, here's my name, here's my address, we can get a reply. Or I'm in a shop, look, I'm down the back here, you're busy, I'll take a picture of the thing. Like to have one person in an office or at a desk come, I see what you want, I'll reply to you straight away. Do you think it's a big platform going forward?
I do, but I think Messenger is probably going to be even more. Messenger, because you can run your ads, Facebook ads in Messenger as well. You can do remarketing in Messenger. So if somebody has watched a video or some content, just read one of your blogs, and you can actually try and start a conversation with that person through Messenger. So I think, yeah, absolutely, WhatsApp, fantastic. Messenger as well. You can use like some of it AI, you can use bots now to automate conversations and to manage and to run campaigns and to bring, because you can try and connect to customers and potential customers, but ultimately what you need to do is try and develop a relationship, and then you try to identify the people that are most interested. And then what you need to do is to start a conversation and even try and get them offline to convert them. And then learn from that, retain them, turn them into advocates, and start the cycle again. So yeah, absolutely, totally.
Can I give it a different opinion? I don't have a lot of popular opinions. I should say that first. The issue is, in my opinion, isn't that you're relying on the algorithm. The issue is that you're relying on Facebook. I mean, this is something that's always been coming since Facebook was first launched. Is that you're heavily reliant on the platform. So of course, if things change, and it's completely within their right to do whatever they need to do. It's their business, and why shouldn't they do it? But you're having to play by their rules. This has always been coming. Businesses, especially in Ireland, have been completely still heavily reliant on Facebook, not developing their own marketing. You know, it's the party is in Facebook's house. You know, it's not with you, it's not on your terms. Definitely should leverage it, but when you're heavily reliant on the algorithm, any element of that algorithm changes, you're having to switch up, and you're having to force yourself to do shitty marketing things like life insurance campaigns and all this crap that goes with it. It doesn't have any real value apart from playing the metrics game. They're vanity metrics. The best piece of marketing done on Facebook is by the Facebook marketing team. They showed you the number of fans that a Facebook page can have. They show you vanity metrics like the number of likes. They show you vanity metrics like shares and engagement, made up metrics that they've made up. That's on their side. You're having to play that game for whatever reason. I would definitely say that there's an element you're going to have to do it. I'm not against it. But at what point are you developing your own marketing?
I would say just again from experience for clients, a lot of the reality, small businesses, it's like we're not going to get a website, we're not going on Twitter, it's not going to. Yes, we've seen the stats. It's not the only show that it's the biggest, easiest one to go into if you're going into one. So they're going to look. We want it, and we keep going until they give out. So I think it's all relying on Facebook when it cuts down on that. But like, small businesses won't be like, oh, yeah, we have a big 50-page plan of marketing. We're just a corner shop, or we're a retail bar, or wherever we are. What's working? Bang.
Don't need a 50-page marketing plan to have a website. You know, there's.
I know, but most businesses don't. Most small businesses definitely, absolutely, only
the cycle they're in now, so they're going to have to pay the price of whatever. Well, they're just not going to have the nuance or not.
But only if Facebook implemented the same. They don't. Likes to share behaviors, and extra for here again.
Yeah, the algorithms change over time. It's going to change again. Google will do the exact same thing. I mean, you're going to have to invest in being on top of an algorithm by a team of scientists in San Francisco. It's just crazy to try and think you can do that from here in a small business or something.
It's also worth noting.
Not a popular opinion.
No, it's an important opinion, and you're right. Businesses need to look to grow their mailing list. So leverage social media to try and identify the people that are most interested. Know that they own and that they can use the like MailChimp or whatever it is in terms of email marketing, so that they can develop a relationship. But people are always talking about Facebook changing. Yeah, it's going to change over time. But and the announcements that were made, they're nothing new. What they're saying is good content, really good content that resonates with your customer is going to work. You know, that never changes, and that's not just Facebook. That's every social network. That's your website. If your content on your website is customer facing, when you're writing your email marketing campaigns, when you're writing your posters and brochures, you need to write something that appeals to the exact person you're trying to reach.
They want to take the shortcut. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I completely agree with you. That
yeah.
Good marketing should also be good marketing. Everybody tries to create good content. Better than to create good content. You know, Google wants you to create great content so you can be listed on the search engine, but everybody's trying to create good content. I mean, that's the battle with everybody has. Whoever's more resources can come on. I'm really completely what you're saying. So.
Okay, I don't think we're going to solve that battle today. Any other one in the panel wants to comment on that?
I think at the end of the day, we're here as kind of digital west, and we're trying to create ideas and be innovative about what we do. I think we have to be brave, and we have to say to our clients that's the wrong thing to do. And if they say, well, look at the numbers, then we need to explain the logic of argument why the numbers aren't really important to the business outcome. And look at marketing as that holistic. It doesn't, as Barry said, it doesn't have to be a 50-page plan, but there's the strategy, this is our content, this is the reason we're putting it up, this is the results we're getting from it. It might not happen today or tomorrow, but in the long term view of the business, if you say to the business, do you want a business for next week or next month, or do you want a business to be here 10, 15 years down the line? You know, you have to take that kind of long-term view of the business. And I suppose that us as the marketers to the business owners, we have to be brave and say, that's not the right thing to do. And the reason you're paying me is because I'm here to tell you that's not the right thing to do. And this is the right thing to do. And trust me. So there's an element, a big element of that, and I know at the end of the day they're saying, this is what I want you to do, I'm paying you every week, this is what you have to do. But you have to be brave. And
That's my later, I tell them when they start with them, half A, half B. So I'm told at the beginning which one and some tuition to take, because otherwise you could lose the ones who want to go with half B, and then you might gain more, and you just have to gauge what the person's like.
And what's going to happen is you're going to hate yourself.
Okay, any other comment from the audience?
Just a question.
Question, yeah.
Just congratulations everybody on today. It's really wonderful just to have an event here in the West. But I'm conscious of, you go to other parts of the country, particularly you go to Dublin where it's all happening in everything, particularly in the Czech world. What do we need to do in the West? What should be the next step? Because we're in a place where a lot of people don't talk about phone coverage, let alone gigabit broadband. And it's very so, yes, that everyone will compete on an international setting. We need urgently, I would be to get our act together. What would be a logical next step or a second thing?
I think we're possibly going to divert that one over to Jared, the Vodafone man.
I would talk quite a lot about the wonderful strategy to invest heavily in the gigabyte society. So our company, Cyro, which is a joint venture we have at UC, which is a very separate organisation than what everyone else is relying on now, which is Aircom. The Aircom rollout, and we've all been Aircom customers at some stage over the last 30, 40 years. We know how slow their investments in improvement can be. So we're making an attempt to really push the broadband out there, get fibre to the home in as many locations as we have. We are in Castlebar, and that will continue that rollout globally. The National Broadband Plan, which hasn't really delivered so far, and still in discussion where they'll go, which is really unfortunate. And Dennis Nocton, the federal common man, so he's in charge of that at the moment in the telecom minister. So trying to get that rolled out, trying to get that pushed out is really important. From a Vodafone perspective, we have what's called Narrowband IT, which allows us to get much more mobile phone coverage in your home, so you're not getting blocked by nice installation you put in to keep it perform, and a 5G rollout, which is coming in the next few years, which will see up to 20 gigabytes per second speed on your phone. So there's a lot of technology advancements coming out to try and resolve the issue with fibre, because it's a cable, it's a connection, and when you talk about low penetration country areas, we go down a lane with 3 houses, you have to drop like 2 kilometres of fibre cable in 3 houses, so it's cost-wise not really very financial benefit. The government did say they're going to address that. They haven't done it yet. They've changed their plan. That's really unfortunate. I was talking to Louise to say she's like caught in the middle of 2 exact 5K hosts, so she's missing out on broadband. And they're really unfortunate. So keep the pressure on the government. Get me start delivering. Broadband today is as important as power was in the 1920s, 1930s. For businesses to grow, to do their social media, check their updates, send videos, interact, email, things are changing so quickly. Talking about like using Facebook, but Snapchat is a video player. How you get Snapchat is another medium you can use for advertising, for digital, for experience. We will list like 5 or 6 of the top ones here. There are probably like 20 or 30 other social media outlets that you can use to keep generating videos, changing what you're doing. You're not going to be able to do that unless you're getting coverage, unless you're adapting.
Anyone else in the panel wants to add on that?
I think rather than the technology, I think the change in attitude has to be the next thing. It can't be that there's this Dublin country divide. It needs to be more that we're in the west of Ireland. In parts of Dublin you can't get 4G broadband, but they don't say, oh, woe is us. But there's a lot of woe is us about the west and saying, oh well, why can't we get this? Dublin has it. And that attitude, I think, feeds into all levels of the society that we're in here, from say students to students thinking, oh well, I have to go to Dublin to college because that's the place to go, whereas the courses are probably superior here, but they just don't know about it. To that business attitude, well, geez, I have to be based in Dublin if I want to kind of expand internationally, whereas you can do it here. I was talking to George earlier on about John Borman, who's the former movie director. He's lived in West Cork, and he's a professor of communications for about 5 universities all over the world from West Cork, because it's a satellite uplink in the backyard, which just uploads all his lectures and all the stuff he does. So he could have looked at it and gone, Jesus, I'm in West Cork, what can I do? But what he did is he got a satellite uplink on his back garden. So I know we all can't do that, but it's a bit about the change in attitude, being a bit more positive about what we can do and what we've got in Bulgaria, and to not take it as a kind of a negative that West Ireland is. So for me, it's not much to do with the technology, it's more to do with the attitude. And if we create businesses that give customers a great user experience, in general, you're going to have customers coming to you regardless of where you are. They don't care if you're in there or something.
Thank you.
There's just quick, there's three parts that I see with any like high potential startup business or startup businesses from anywhere in Ireland. The first one is infrastructure, and it sounds just down to broadband stuff, it'd be pretty good. I can't never assume there would be too much of an issue from the back end of the market, so I thought you guys might be good for the head. But it sounds like your infrastructure is not too bad, and you don't have to be able to work from home to have great infrastructure to be more central. The second is education, which you guys here do a fantastic job with, developing new courses, educating students, bringing them through to the next step, showing them latest tools, technology, all of that stuff. The third one is support. And you've got an innovation centre here, you have business groups, business sports, Leo, EI, I'm sure investing in this part of the country as well. So it sounds like a lot of those things that are there. It's maybe sort of bringing them more together, or it's sort of having more days of the day or whatever it might be, to help foster and encourage that. It's the exact same thing in Dublin. Like Dunleary is developing an innovation hub essentially right now because they see themselves as being distanced from the city centre of Dublin, from all the US tech companies. So everywhere will have this thing, and it's about clubbing together and sort of bringing those things on. But you have three of those things in a really good shape already, so be pretty positive about the future.
John, your question?
Can I just congratulate the team for putting this event together? And of course, the big question is, when is the next event? Right? Because I think it's this kind of discussion is, from an atheist like myself, is very, very positive. The other aspect I'd like to reply to is that, one of the things you used to pee me off was, Mayo can't help it. But I mean, there is a change of attitude now to kind of address the issues that would have been highlighted by the panel. And I would say in the next couple of weeks, we will see changes here in our attitude because we have the infrastructure. We have an infrastructure where we've got enterprise centres in Belmullet. We've got an enterprise centre in Ballina. We've got one in this type of network is building, and it can only be for the good of the business sector. And the business sector and the education sector would have to link because, as far as I'm concerned, they're the Siamese twins of the future. And the kind of dialogue we've had here is certainly one of the steps we have to take on this. More engagement between the smaller business and GMIT.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, John. I know we have a question from Twitter.
Twitter, stand up, please.
Louise.
They were giving some of the guys that tune in Benwood, they want to ask, is it okay to put your content, the same content, on your social media platform?
Right, I'm going to aim that one down to Sarah at the end and put her on the spot for start.
Again, going back to kind of what I said earlier, I wouldn't really do that. I would tailor it to, it's about finding out where your audience is first. As I said earlier, there's no point in posting to Twitter if your audience is not on there. So I would tailor the content to the platform that your audience is on.
Thank you. Anyone else with comment?
I would say in terms of content, it really depends on the content. So some content will be more suited to some social networks than others. For example, Instagram through visuals. So if you've got something that looks really good, or a nice short video that's and your audience is there, Instagram will lend itself to that type of content. If you're at an event like this, you want to be on Twitter. So if there's something you want to promote, you'll be pushing it out on Twitter or attending events and raising brand awareness that way. Facebook and really possibly the network that I'm most careful about what type of content goes out and where. LinkedIn would be more kind of a business focus, so less kind of brand awareness or social kind of content that I push out on Facebook. At the end of the day, if you spend time producing a piece of content that is relevant to all networks, I would repurpose it and share it across different networks if it works. You know, at the end of the day, a lot of it is down to how useful that content is going to be to the viewer.
Okay, thank you. One last question.
And this question for Barry in regards to segments. Where is the best place to learn more about them? Is there a segment for dummies?
Google have some pretty good,
There's no specific.
well, they've pretty good education stuff. On the how to do it, they'll definitely be able to help you. The why to do it has to come from you. So that's the tricky part. But there's the Google Academy, where you can go and learn some videos and some stuff to kind of bring them through all parts. Yeah, definitely the easiest way to learn it. But you will come to a point where you're going to have to still work out, you know, why should I do this? What's going to help me do? And that's the bit that Google won't tell you, because your business is completely different to others.
Turn off lastly.
Thanks folks for a great day and really interesting speakers and obviously the constant section scoring together. This is my question, just in terms of trying to predict the future. You know, we see phones with big screens and you know, we're looking at 5G connectivity available very soon and everybody's talking about video. People will be talking to each other face to face and then we're looking at things like immersive technologies like augmented reality and virtual reality. So if you were to predict what the future is going to be like for digital media, maybe in one word, I'd like to ask each of the panel members what they think it's going to be.
I think AI and AR are going to be massive going forward. So it's trying to give the customer a more immersive experience. So in things like, you know, they're doing things now like, you know, go and drive, do a test drive in a car without leaving your own home, like, or redesign your kitchen, you know. So yeah, going forward, I think AI are going to be massive.
For me, turn up and say anything that makes the online experience more human. So it's anything that's turning that, because as the machines and the robots get kind of scary, like the Terminator view of what robots could be like, what's going to happen is businesses will more and more trying to make them more human and more interactive and more friendly and more palatable for people to use. So I think anything that makes the online or the interaction with the machine more human and increases that experience to make it feel more natural. So things like chatbots and voice search and talking to search rather than typing in, chatbots where you feel like you're talking to somebody rather than filling in forms. That's what I think the future, particularly marketing.
I would point to one of our online videos on Vodafone where one of our enterprise directors talked to what's called Connected Person. So Stanley put out a really good video. That gives a vision of what Vodafone sees in the next 10 years. We're talking really about Connected Person, which is not about the online experience. Everything you do on a day-to-day basis will be online. Will be connected to your healthcare, your updates, your monitor, your track, what your fridge, what you ate, what you need, what your weight is today, how you slept. So that will all come together as one overall solution and connected person overall. That's really going to change how we wake up, when we wake up, when we go to work, how we contact people, what our healthcare is, what our education is. That's probably going to see a lot of that technology maturing a lot.
They say by 2020 that 80% of all internet traffic is going to be video. So I think small businesses or any small businesses here, I think they really need to start embracing that, because I know for very small businesses, they're afraid. So I think video and live video is going to be huge. But actually, when I look a little bit further down the road, just tell a very short story. My nephew, I was saying, I live in the middle of the country, and when we want to get an update on the Xbox for my son, we have to drive into my sister's house, and my son accidentally deleted the game with just 16 gigabytes, and I said, no, come on, in we go to my sister, and it was down in about 20 minutes. But during that 20 minutes, my nephew, who's 12, and he's like totally an Xbox expert, he spoke to me, and actually spent the whole time like this because I couldn't listen fast enough. And he was, and I was going, okay, what am I going to do when he when this generation of adults, the speed of things are moving, and the generation coming up, they're into video, they're into everything, they know everything. So,
Their attention span is really short as well, so you have to get the message out that quick. They lose it.
In one word, unfortunately, if you're looking at kind of innovation in marketing and innovation in tech, for those two meets, unfortunately, we have one word porn. So they moved from VHS to DVD driven by porn, VHS to streaming is driven by porn. The size of your mobile phone screen going bigger is driven by porn, VR is driven by porn, AI is driven by porn. I'm not saying that innovation didn't happen, but it's monetized through porn, and that's how it comes down the track to everything else. So my recommendation, if you want to see what's happening next, go read an academic paper on innovation. It's unfortunately true, though.
Okay. Thank you very much. We're just a little over time. I wanted to highlight something. Each of our experts today have given their time and expertise free of charge, which has enabled us to provide this event free of charge. So without their cooperation and participation, this wouldn't happen. The logistics can be put together, but without the people, it's no good. So I would like a big show of support. Before we go off, there's a tea, coffee, and a few sandwiches down there. I hope the students come back. The head centre, our head of department, Michael Gale, is going to just give us the last few closing words. Thank you very much.
Line up the technology here if I can. Is that okay? Look, I'm not going to keep people long, just to say thanks again to our speakers who have given us their time. And what struck me today, listening to the whole event, rather than make follow-up and talking to some people, is the diversity of thoughts and ideas that you brought to the forum today, to the seminar, and that is very useful. And I mean, in terms of the people that came along and supported it here physically in the room, that's really important. In terms of the people that joined us online, that's really important. And I keep repeating important because we're at a very critical time too, in terms of attracting students here, further higher education to the west of Ireland. The CEO is working towards the deadline of the 1st of February. So it's very important that we're putting out there that we're a real serious higher education provider here in the west of Ireland. And to follow up on what that gentleman said in relation to what's happening in the east, we're here as a major player, but we want people to come here so as to benefit from the higher education they can get here in GMIT, the main campus. And I mean, it's not just in technology. What's striking about technology, we have programs in healthcare, social care, early childhood care, and history and geography, outdoor education, business. I can keep going on and on, but the common theme running across all those programs is technology, and it can be used in so many different ways to really empower people and make a difference for the future. Now, interestingly enough, Fergal, you were talking about robotics, artificial intelligence, and all of those issues. But I'm quite convinced there's a few things that you cannot replicate, and that I think that is human kindness, human appreciation, and genuine human leadership in relation to our future. And though while the machine may be very good at processing knowledge, we have to direct it in the correct direction. And that's where the human beings are going to come in. And that's why I think in terms of we can look into the future, but it's important that we deal with the reality of today and actually take that whole notion of human kindness and human interaction into consideration. And we did that when we developed the Digital Media and Society program. We put 3 streams together: technology to develop the skills, we put business into it to develop entrepreneurship, we put society into it so people can interact with each other, have rows, get over the rows, move on and bring together the project that they need to friend together. And that's why today now, in terms of, I suppose, human appreciation and human gratitude and human leadership, there's two people here, or two academics here, Laura Hegarty and Noreen Henry, who've really stood up to that challenge and actually brought us here together so we can share our different views. So I don't know whether you've predicted this with predictive technology, but Turlock, I'm going to ask you if you could come forward, and we're really traditional in the mid here in the west of Ireland. If you could present the two ladies with their two bouquets of flowers, and if we could finish on a round of applause.
I was actually just going to say one last word. I might turn the camera around to the co-host. Thanks, Michael, for that. It was great. A nice summary. And the final note, I was just driving to work this morning, and the amount of students that were walking on the street, looking at their mobile devices, and on their route to their journey wherever they were going to school, to college, or whatever, just to make students aware that they're doing everything we do in our degree, and they don't even realize it. So they're watching videos, they're watching music, they're creating videos, they're taking pictures, and they're sending all this content out in the network. Okay, but they do it and they don't realize that there's jobs, there's careers in what they do as a part-time on their phone. So if there's just a final note, is just, we have the degree here, but in saying that, just to make you aware that this is the way, I suppose, technology is going, society is going. So yeah, it's just to be aware of it. Okay. So one final applause for everyone.